I don't like smoking weed before I take my medicine though.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. At their own 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. After a gain of 7. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's Carlton Davis bringing it into that one. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Jackson. That is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll motion over Flowers. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. He'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. We'll go again here with Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. And he's down at the 3. What a run. Jackson now. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And they'll bring up second and goal.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in there.
And he's in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. His kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Did you see that shit, man? Oh, you ain't even in here, man. You should have watched what I just did to these Ravens,
And
nigga.
he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will
This
not bring
nigga
it
cannot
out.
stop this nigga.
And this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On first down, it's Goff. He's going to let this one go for Raymond. And the Ravens are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Detroit. Here's Goff. This pass complete to Raymond. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's into the end zone.
J-Bo, touchdown. Jameson Williams.
Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. The kick is good. And the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Justice Hill to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Goff to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Throwing here is Goff. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. Goff. To the goal line and in.
Laporta, touchdown.
Touchdown, Lions. Here's Badgley for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions move out to a 14-7 lead.
Yep, 14-7. Against the bum-ass Ravens.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field.
14-7.
And the Lions have the lead.
Halftime. Let me light this weed up. And we get the ball back too. Oh, yeah.
Halftime report.
Good job, Lions. These are Ravens we talking about.
We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the on the ground to start. They give it to Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you could really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Goff. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, it's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They convert with a gain of 15. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Finding room to the 20. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing, Goff. That is caught, side of the end zone. Khalif Raymond, touchdown, Detroit.
Khalif Raymond, touchdown.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. Badgley now, attack on the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw, Jackson.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Play action now. Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
3rd and long. Now Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here's Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he will score. Game on. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. Into the slide goes Goff. He's been around, knows what to do. He picked up the 1st down.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then he can do just enough to extend the play. That's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the 1st down.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside 35.
Your game, bro. Just beat that nigga ass with the Lions.